Hello, everyone. It is your teacher, Stephanie, and I have been having some technical difficulties with recording my videos, so I got a little bit behind, but I am carrying on, and this is the class for Wednesday, April 29th for the Vision Church Level 2. We are in Unit 8, yay, and for this lesson, we're going to do page 103. But before we start with page 103, we are going to do a little quick review. All right, so as you guys know, for this segment, I was supposed to draw some things on the board, but like I said, I've been having some technical difficulties and I want to continue to get lessons out to you, so I'm going to bypass that little part for the next two videos. I'm not going to use the board probably because I got some things to work out. But anyway, I was supposed to draw a little person on the board that was an English teacher. So just look at this face. And I'm an English teacher, okay? And English teachers have certain job duties. Remember we talked about job duties, which are the things that you do while you're at work. And the job duties of an English teacher are, you may remember some of the things that I talked about, but it's my job to know and understand English well, to be able to prepare lessons for you, to teach those lessons, to evaluate your learning by giving you tests and grading those tests, giving you homework, and also reading information in journals and online about what is going on in the ESL industry so that I can, stay on top of things and learn new things that I can come to class and share with you. So that's our review of job duties from a prior lesson, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and get started with our new lesson. So if you would get out your student book and turn to page 103. All right, page 103. This page right here, if you can see it. My camera, my picture quality is looking a little off tonight for some reason. But anyway, we are going to press on. All right, so you see the Pictionary. Exercise 4, Pictionary job duties. Okay, so let's look at below all of the pictures where it says A. Let's just read those phrases in that Pictionary. Those phrases, because we've got to match those phrases with the picture. Okay, so before we read the words, though, let's look at, let's see, there are 9 pictures of people doing work right there on page 103. Which picture shows people that are working in a hospital? Yep, that is picture 5. You see the doctor, she has the stethoscope around her neck, and that's probably a nurse talking to her. So picture 5 is a hospital because we see a doctor with a stethoscope around her neck. All right, which picture shows a pharmacy? That's right, picture number 8. You can see the 2 pharmacists in their white lab coats, and you see all the meds behind them on the shelves, the bottle of medicines. Yep, so picture 8 is a pharmacy. And then which picture shows a restaurant kitchen? Yep, picture number 4. And one more question. Which picture shows a family at home? Yep, picture number 6. Awesome. Okay, so now let's look at the word bank in exercise 4, letter A. So let's say each phrase. So I will read it first and just repeat after me. Okay? So we're in exercise 4A, and we're looking at the picture dictionary, those words there on page 103. All right, so we've got assist the doctor. Below that, assist the pharmacist. Clear tables. Okay, second column. Handle money. Help the nurses. Operate large machines. Prepare food. Repair cars. And then take care of a family. And a lot of us, all of us, most of us in this class, that's one of the jobs that we have, right? Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to match these phrases to the picture that shows someone doing those job duties. Okay? The picture dictionary is a bunch of lists of job duties, and then we're going to match the picture dictionary word phrase with the job duty to the pictures. And they did number 1 for us. That's a picture of a mechanic, right? And the mechanic repairs cars. All right, number 2. Let's look at what's left. So you can draw a line through repairs cars in your word bank. Picture 2. Yes, that's someone. It operate large machines. That's what that person in that job does. Operate large machines. Okay? Picture number 3. Clear tables. Because he looks like someone working in a restaurant. He is a bus. They used to call bus boy the people who cleaned off the table at restaurants after you ate. So, but because now women and men do that job, they call it a bus person. So it's not bus boy, it's not bus girl, it's bus person, which would apply to anyone. Okay? All right, number 4, prepare food. He looks like someone in the kitchen cooking, right? Restaurant kitchen. All right, number 5, assist the doctor. That's what that person is doing. So she's pointing at something. The doctor's standing there with her stethoscope around her neck. So assist the doctor. That's what's going on in that picture. Okay? All right, number 6. What's going on in that picture? Yep. Take care of a family. That looks like a mom with her 2 children. Take care of a family. And most of us in this class, anyway, we have a family that we have to take care of. We cook, we clean, we take people to the doctor, we take people to school, we have conferences with teachers, we go grocery shopping. All of those things are a part of taking care of a family, right? All right. Number 7. Yes, handle money. So handle money. Number 8. Remember, that's the pharmacy. So what's left in your picture dictionary word bank? Yep. Number 8 is assist the pharmacist. Assist the pharmacist. Pharmacist. Okay, only 3 syllables. All right, and then number 9, the last one, is help the nurses. All right, so those are all job duties, and we match those job duties to the picture of someone doing that job duty. Okay, now this is just information for you. Like I told you before, when you work in the restaurant industry, um, you know, things have been changing as our society changes. You know, things that used to be okay to say are not okay anymore. Um, and so we have moved away from bus boy, bus girl to bus person. And we say server now instead of waiter and waitress. You still see some restaurants where they might refer to the person who comes to your table as the waiter or waitress, but the new term these days is server, which once again can apply to anybody, no matter if they're man, woman, something in between. Um, Server is just a plain and generic term to apply to anyone who brings the food to your table and brings your drinks and takes your order and things like that. That's the new word, server, not waiter or waitress. All right, and let's see what else. Okay, so you still may hear the older terms, but these are just the new terms that you might begin to hear more than anything, and you might want to use to be politically correct. All right. Okay, so all right, so now let's move on to part B. All right, exercise B. Talk with a partner. Yeah, while we're doing these video lessons, your partner is going to have to be me. I'm sorry. I'm everyone's partner for right now. But I am feeling very hopeful that we're going to get back to class before the summer's over. I'm hoping next month they will start allowing us to have class again. Everything will be safe. But, you know, we just have to wait and see. But until then, I am your partner. Okay, so talk with a partner. Remember, this is exercise 4B on page 103. Talk with a partner, match the pictures with the jobs. Okay, so now we have the job title in this box that goes with the job duty that we matched. So we matched the job duty in exercise A, and in exercise B, we're going to match um, the actual job title or the name of the job with those duties. Okay, so let's read those job titles or job names in the word bank. The first one is a bus person, a cashier, a construction worker, a cook, a homemaker, which some of you are, right? They call it a homemaker when you work at home. You don't have a job outside of the household. Your job is 100% taking care of your family. They call that you're a homemaker. And that's what I was for several years, like from I think like maybe 2009 until 2000, maybe 12. I was strictly a homemaker. Just took care of my kids. And then I started working part-time jobs here and there, doing some customer service work on the phone from home and doing a few, doing some small home-based business activities. I did that for a while. And then in 2017, I think it was, no, 2018, I started teaching English and substitute teaching in Gwinnett County. All right, so What's the last thing I said? I think a homemaker, because then I started talking about that. Okay, so next in the job titles list is a medical assistant, a pharmacy technician, an auto technician. I've never heard that phrase. I've heard auto mechanic, but maybe that's the new job title for mechanics. They call them auto technician. And then an orderly. We know all about orderlies, right? We've been talking about Marco the orderly and what he wants to do next, right? Okay, so we're going to have some conversation. We're going to say what the job duty is, and we're going to say what title belongs to that, like the example that's in your book. It says, he repairs cars. What is he? Yes, he's an auto technician or auto mechanic. He operates large machines. That's number 2 up there at the top of the page. We're stating the job duty and we're matching it to the title. All right, so picture 2, he operates large machines. What job title matches that? Yep, a construction worker. Number 3, he clears tables. Which job matches that? Yep, a bus person. Okay, picture 4, he prepares food. What job is that? He's a cook. Picture 5, she assists the doctor. She's a medical assistant. She takes care of a family. She's a homemaker. Picture 7, he handles money. He's a cashier. Picture 8, she assists the pharmacist. She's a pharmacy technician. So if you ever go in Kroger or the drugstore, Walgreens, and the person who's in the back with the pharmacist, that's the pharmacy technician. They helps the pharmacist back there. And then picture 9, she helps the nurses. And that is an orderly. Okay? All right, so that matches that. All right, so that takes care of page 103. Yay! Give yourselves a hand for watching the video for page 103. And so in this lesson, I am going to assign some homework. So let me, since I don't have my board, I'm just going to write it down. The homework is going to be page 94 to 96. And it's going to be an extra set of homework for pages 150 to 151. This is some challenge homework here to give you some extra practice on what we learned in this lesson. So homework, page 94 to 96 in the student workbook. And then part 2 of your homework is page 50 to 51 in the student book. So there are 2 different books. The first part of your homework is in your student book. That's normally where we do the homework, but I saw some extra lessons that I thought would be very helpful for you, actually in your student book on page 150 and 151. So that's your homework. All right. And as always, I want to thank you for coming to class. I want to encourage you to practice, 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 and to challenge yourself by doing part 2 of this homework right here. The extra pages in the student workbook, the student book. This part is the workbook. This is the regular student book, page 150. But I saw those, and it really will give you an opportunity. Same topic, but it's more reading and practice on the same topic. So, all right, try that out for me. Call or text me with questions or concerns. I miss you guys. Take care. Have a great day.